Hey guys, it's Mike from Chess Lifestyle, and today I wanted to show you a classical game that I played, but actually through the eyes of my opponent. And the reason and way I can do that is because my opponent streamed the game. His Twitch is Sadistic Chess, so a little shout out to him. But yeah, he streamed the game, the VOD was saved, so I thought actually this video would be quite fun to watch over his stream. And I have gone through the effort to edit some subtitles onto the stream to basically write what I was thinking at different stages of the game. So Kevin is speaking out loud his thoughts during the game, and I will be adding some subtitles to the game. So without further ado, I hope you guys enjoy the game. It was a cracking Gurgenitsa modern, and yeah, I hope you learned something from it. See you there.
All right, he should be good to go. I was letting you guys know I'm not going to rechat just because I can't have people telling me the moves, and this is an actual classical match against one of my good friends from Chess Lifestyle. And yeah, I'll start right now. So I'm going to start off with e4, and I saw some of his lines where he plays g6. I played d4. And then when he plays c6, like, okay, so e4, g6, like this move, right? So if he does this, this is fine. I'm okay with this. Like, he's gonna play a Korokon. I didn't expect this, actually. I was expecting g6, which was, you know, something. Wow. Yeah, I was expecting g6. Yeah. Like this. So, like, after knight c3, bishop g7, I play f4, d5. Oh my god, what's wrong with my arrows? And then I play e5. This is the Gundensai. I don't even know how to pronounce it. The Gundis, the Gundais opening or whatever. I got no clue. He's gonna strike with d5, e5, and then h5, knight f3, and bishop to g4. Right. So that's really gonna be his main little idea. Gonna insert h5, and he's gonna have a bad bishop, but it kind of gets kind of annoying to play because he gets knight h6, he gets knight f5, and h4. I'm gonna take off my headphones because I don't really need them. So so whatever Andrew's doing right now, you can keep doing it, but I won't be able to hear it. So knight f3, bishop g4, h3. It's funny because I did say I prepped, but I didn't really prep. I didn't have time today. I actually did this morning. I was on tilt. Lost like 50, 40 rating points. I lost to a cheater. And it was so obvious it was a cheater, and I was so mad. And then I kept playing, and I kept losing, and it was annoying. He's gonna play knight h6. I'm gonna play bishop e3. Knight. Yeah. So, yeah, bishop e3. The idea is actually knight to e2, b3, c4. These types of ideas, which is so fascinating. But I chuck in bishop e3 first, just for him to think that I'm going to queenside castle. I want to make him scared. I'm glad you guys are joining. This is surprising. I didn't expect. If you guys are, nah, I'm a lurker. I love that, man. Yeah, but just like to watch you sometimes. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I mean, this is a classical match, so I kind of feel like obligated to keep talking, even though, you know, when you're playing classical, you have to be all quiet and serious. I don't even play chess, but I enjoy watching you. Oh, thank you. I'm like waiting for the insult. I'm waiting for you to insult me. So I'm just like, oh, thank you. Where's the backhand smack? Okay, he played h5. I'm gonna castle now. I'm gonna castle like a good boy. Knight to f5 is played, and then bishop to f2 ideas. Wait, I should have thought about that move a little bit more. No insults. I don't know. The community I make is people tend to insult me, and I don't really care, but, but I find it funny. Yeah, no, I haven't streamed in a long time though. Like in a month or so, but it's because I've been trying to get my title. I'm at 2,000 USCF, so I need 200 more points to get my national master title. He's thinking for a while, which is good because that means he hasn't prepped yet. I haven't. I do know the moves, so I haven't been thinking because I know the line. The idea is knight to f5, bishop to f2, and like after knight to d7, I play knight e2, right? And then you got you got two moves. You got either like bishop to f8, or you have like a move like b5, where I play b3, and then after b4 I play a3, right? And I kind of want to figure out the structure because he's playing bishop to f8. This is an interesting move. Kind of holding on to his cards. Now, his idea is to maybe try to trade my knight, right? Or prepare a quick c5 thrust. Now, c5 does look a little bit scary. So I'm already thinking about just going here right away. c5, take, and, you know, it doesn't matter anymore. He's going to probably, after knight to e2, just start putting more thought here. So bishop f8 is like the first deviation in this line. Now it could transpose with knight e2, and I don't know if there's a big difference if I play knight e2, knight f5, bishop f2. So what I'm seeing is knight e2, knight f5, bishop f2, and after knight to d7, b3. And this kind of transposes because he could play c5. Now, with c5, I think I can just chuck in c4 and not just take. Just keep the tension here. And I'm already threatening to take. Right? Yeah, I'm already threatening to take. So, it does look about right. So, I'm thinking knight e2, knight e2, knight d7, b3, c5, c4. Yeah, it seems about right. You know, the biggest thing? I just had a tournament recently, and I played this FIDE master. I drew against this national master, and then I lost to a FIDE master where I was +3, and I saw the best move. And then I saw something that looked better, and I immediately jumped on it instead of like calculating and using my little head. So it was very upsetting to myself. As soon as I did that, now it was worse, right? And I ended up losing. Where I was just +3, and I could have just been comfortable. So big thing right now is just that I need to slow down. Need to actually start using my time and stop being so lazy with my calculation. Now this is weird. Maybe I shouldn't have castled so quickly. Maybe I shouldn't have castled so quickly. He's gonna play g5. Is he trying to get g5? What's he trying to do? I mean, I have no mate because the knight on h6. Is that what he's... Should I just play c4 right away or b3? Okay. b3? I'm gonna start thinking now. b3, g5, pawn take, bishop take, c4. Bishop takes with check, queen takes. I should just take the queen right away. I should just take the bishop right away. So b3, g5 takes, bishop takes, queen takes g5, c4. don't see anything that's scary. Queen d2 is interesting, but it doesn't do anything. Rook a to d1. Or maybe rook f to d1, maybe. Yet I am kind of getting tired. um, I would play c4 right away, but there's like no incentive to play c4 right away. Oh wait, if he plays g5, do I just play f5? h3 takes, h3 takes, it's fine. I'm okay. Yeah, g5, I just play f5. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna put my phone like this right here. Alright. So yeah, I'm gonna play b3. I'm gonna play b3. This okay. Oh, he's playing a5, so he can play knight a6? This is so weird. He's playing weird. He's not playing the main line, so it's just bothering me. Like, chuck in c4, a5, c5. I want c4, but I don't know if a4 is annoying. I know the lines tend to be c5. Like, you want to clamp down with c5, which is weird. I kind of want to keep the tension here, honestly. Huh. c4. c4 feels like the right move. I just don't know the follow-up after a4. Like, do I play c5? Do I play king h2? Do I play bishop f2? Like, what do I do? Annoying. Okay, I'm gonna play c4 because I know that's coming. But c5 feels like is like correct. Like a5, and then I go probably here. Oh, did he message me? Oh no, he didn't. Okay, I want to make sure. Because now the knight on e2 has done its job. Now I can go back to c3. I can play c5 first. Because the idea of c5 is that this pawn, when you go here, this is a backwards pawn. Then I can target it, right? So I need to remember what the role of this knight on e2 tends to be, because all I remember is just the knight gets to e2, you play c4, and if they allow it, you play c5. That's what I read in the book. But he's like played it weird with different move orders. Like a5 was not in the book. He hasn't played knight f5. He's kind of holding back. Like, I thought maybe he was holding back because he wanted g5, g4, but g5 just loses because I play f5. It doesn't even work. What should my knight do? Should it go to f4? Like, okay, what if I play f5? And if you take with the knight, right? You take with the knight, I snag. Like this. f5. Well, you could take. Because I really wanted you to take with the knight, bishop takes, and let's say like they take this way. If they take the other way, I play e6. Or knight to f4. I don't know. I want to play knight f4 somehow and get this to this. Alright, so he's gonna play this little goofy stuff. I think f5 and knight to f4 is way too ambitious. Like, this is what's weird. Like, he plays this as a black opening. Well, that is so weird. Who plays like that? What if I play this? Right? And if he plays this, huh? I don't know. C5 is always a move. I need to figure out where my knight on E2 wants to go to. I might just play King H2. Yeah. King H2, Bishop F2, maybe? I kind of want to take the knight on F5. Like, the knight on H6 is annoying. I want to take it. So, I'm probably going to play King H2. Maybe I play C5. I just don't know what A5 was. What was the reason of A5? Like, it must be something really deep. Man's a deep person. Very philosophical. I can't even keep a straight face saying that, though. Shit. Yeah, I'm just gonna play C5. I mean, yeah. He could play Bishop A3. It doesn't even matter. King H2 or C5? Those are the two moves I'm thinking of. Thing is, he's not showing me anything. Like, what does he want? What do you want, bro? Like, he's kind of holding back his cards and stuff. Like, the idea of King H2 is knight to G1, knight F3, knight G5. That's what I'm trying to get at. Also target that H4 pawn, so when the knight's here on F3, it targets the pawn on H4. And if I go Bishop F2, puts a little bit more pressure, but obviously the bishop and queen battery is defending it. But I think King H2 seems to be the correct case in this position. The only thing that's kind of giving me like iffy vibes is knight A6. Like, if knight A6, the reason I don't like it is because of knight to B4. My bishop actually wants to stay here, so whenever the knight comes to F5, I can just take it. That's what I want. 90 plus 30. On God, bro. On God. A snooze fest. But that's what you gotta do to get your title, man. So I'm training right now. I'm gonna talk to him after the game, so you guys hear his beautiful voice, and we can look at Trumpowski lines as well. So maybe if you want to come and learn. But yeah, I get it, dude. 90 plus 30, kind of annoying. The position looks kind of messy, though. Like, it looks like a game from Chess 960. Looks so weird. Look at the king on F8. It looks weird. Okay, king G7. What should we do here? What's the plan of action here? I don't want to play C5. It just feels committal, but C5 seems good because the pawn on C6 is just backwards for the whole time. Then when he plays A5, I don't know. Okay. C5's incoming, but let me make sure. C5, A4, knight C3. Because, okay, knight C3 stops, or, I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna play C5. I'm gonna play c5, and then I'm gonna play a4. And the idea of a4 is that this knight, this pawn can never go and open this up. This seems so dry. Like, ugh. Ugh. I want my rook to move eventually. It's just knight a6 is annoying, right? Knight a6, I'll just swing to c5, and then when he plays knight b4, I swing over here. If I go to c1, a4, b4, and this pawn's a liability. Well, wait a minute. Knight a6, rook to c1 and then a4. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, wait, what if knight a6, a3 then? That looks better. b6 takes. Queen takes. Pawn's hanging. I could take rook takes and bishop to f2, bending the pawn, but I don't know if I want that knight. Honestly, I've done long time control playing in the lone wolf. This bores the heck out of me. I'm surprised you're still paying attention. Yeah. I mean, I need to practice, man. You should offer a draw. Then my guy is him and me prearranged this game, so there's no point of us offering a draw. Like, why even prearrange it if we don't want to play a game? Regardless, we want to improve. So, like, although it can be boring as hell. Fuck yeah, it's boring. Yeah, I know. It's I'm pretty close to my title, man. Make as many draws as possible. Oh my god, it's good practice. Okay, I thought you were talking about the game, but the fact that you said the offering of the draw is the practice. And yeah, I mean, you're kind of low-key right. The draws annoying. Yeah, I mean, I'm like 2000 right now, 2002. I lost 2 rating points from my last tournament. Freaking BS. I lost 1 game, and it was against a FIDE master. 2200 FIDE master, and I lost 2 points from that. And I drew a national master, he was like 2150. And then I won like a 1200, and I'd be a 700. But yeah, that loss would do it for you. I thought I broke even. If not, I gained rating because I drew somebody like 2156, somewhere around there. I thought drawing and losing to a 2200 would kind of like balance out, but I guess not. I guess you lose like 20 rating points regardless. Sucks. I wish I played that one old FIDE master. He was really old and pretty bad. Yeah, he was a pretty bad player. I if I offered a draw, okay. If I offered a draw like right away against against that FIDE master, he would have slapped me. That is as disrespectful as it comes, man. Like you don't offer draws in a like equalish position, right? And they're higher rated than you. You can offer draws if it's like the position is a draw, like a theoretical draw. But not when you still have pieces on them, bro. It's just so rude. But yeah, it's funny. I did offer a draw against him because I thought it was a draw. But no, he showed me otherwise. I was like, whoa, that was a cool way to win. Yeah. Well, I was white though, so I don't want to have a forced draw. That's we played like a Nightorf, and there's some lines there's a forced draw in it, but I kind of just want to cook. See, I feel like the reason why I'm not like bored out of my mind right now. Well, I wouldn't be more bored. I wouldn't be bored if I wasn't streaming. Like I wouldn't be bored at all. I'd probably be taking a nap at this moment. But right now, I can see why people can get bored. But when I talk to random people on Twitch, it is fun. It is fun to talk to you guys. It's funny how you guys like still come, like you guys still linger, even though I'm like I'm so inactive. I guess I'm focused on my title, man. I really want to get my title, and playing the Grob isn't gonna get me a title. And then whenever I study with you guys like hate it. Like I noticed on the like the view mounts that actually people unfollowed me because I was studying. I was like, damn, all right, I guess I won't study. So yeah, damn, I should have got a an energy drink or something right now. I might get one. You look famished. I look famished. I just ate, bro. I just ate. I I'm tired, yes, but not famished. Yeah, that's you. Do you mean parched? Because I am parched. Also that. Also that. That's a big word. So how you been doing, Banana? What you been up to? Wait, he's beaten you once? The fuck? What kind of... Wait, okay, I can't leave. I can't leave, or else I lose. How did I lose? Wait, how did I get mated? What happened? Oh, yeah! It was in the Shestnikov, I think. I think. Not sure if you guys see this. Yeah, you guys can. I've been getting a good potassium intake. Really? That's good, man. So wait, if I click on this. Okay, I can't do it. I can't look at the game until I whoop his ass. So I gotta. Oh, he said good luck. I've been send him no pressure. Works every time. What do you mean? My man chess lifestyle lives under pressure. Man's cracked. Oh my god. He's the guy who's like, hold up, let me pull him up. Oh my god. Hold up. He's this guy. Works better. If you're losing, this is my boy, the guy that I'm playing against. Let's watch his videos. While we're waiting, we can watch his videos. Right? Like it says right here on the top of my screen, which is so cool about Lichess, it says waiting for your opponent. So it tells you. So I'm waiting for my opponent. We can watch some videos, guys. We can learn. We can learn about the C3 reverse Venom Korokan / London system repertoire. while we're waiting.
Hello, everyone, and
Oh my
now
God.
that the introduction is done and dusted, we are now going to delve straight into the Caro-Kann reversed
Look at him.
variations. So I
He's
was
so
thinking
handsome.
about what topic to start with, like what
He looks like a
variation of the
jar
Caro-Kann
of
to start with.
mayonnaise.
And I decided it would be best to start with the classical variation and the two knights variation. And although in a standard Caro-Kann, these two variations are quite different.
Dorito chip, you know, like right in the middle.
We're going to be able to
it's like those
kill
blue
two
ranch
birds with one stone.
Doritos,
and
but it's burnt in the middle.
We're going to be able to understand how to deal with both of these setups with just one setup.
Look at him.
So the reason why I've started with the black pieces, as you can see in front of us, is because when we try and learn these Caro-Kann reverse lines, it's going to be best to understand how the line fares in a standard Caro-Kann.
Reach, babe.
And then once we reverse the colors and give us the extra tempo, we will see what the added benefits are in our Caro-Kann reverse positions. So as we know, or probably know, the Caro-Kann starts after e4 and is playing the move c6. And the idea behind this opening is basically whatever white does, we're basically always playing the move d5 and fighting back in the center immediately. Now, the classical variation is characterized by this third move, knight c3.
I'm not sure if you're talking about him being salty or he looks like he has salt in his, you know, like if you were to lick him, he would taste like salt.
And
I
the
agree
variation, which we're going
ways.
to come to after this, is actually where white develops either of these knights and follows up with the knights first before pushing this pawn to d4. And as you'll soon see, there is a slight nuance to this that leads to a slightly different position to the classical variation. And we're going to try and understand this, hopefully, by the end of this video. So, okay, we're going to start with the classical variation, which starts knight c3. And the first thing I want you guys to understand is that in the Caro-Kann, the point in the Caro-Kann...
Wait.
The first thing I want you guys to understand...
Look at that!
Is the first thing I want you guys to understand... The first thing I want you guys to understand...
Look at that! Did you see that? Let's go kind of slow-mo. Can we do slow-mo? What a main. Oh my god. Woo! Woo! Looks like his wig's about to fall off.
The first thing I want you...
Bro, it's like he knows he's hot. He's... I'm still waiting on him. I wonder if he fell asleep or if he's actually thinking, but I'm trying to keep it entertaining for you guys. I'm sorry if you guys are bored.
You guys to understand is that in the Caro-Kann, the pawn structure we're aiming to get is always the same, almost always the same, which is to play this move e6 and get this super solid pawn chain. Now, the problem is, if you play this e6 move straight away, this bishop is going to become really bad. And the problem is that, the bishop doesn't really want to develop.
You need to ping to see... Oh, it's my turn now. Oh, what the hell? What the hell? Alright. That felt wrong. He has two knights, so it should favor him in close positions. He thought for a while for this move, so it probably means he thought he saw a few lines. All right. So b5. My first instinct is to en passant, right? If I do, say, c takes b6, queen takes b6, I play... There's still a4 shenanigans happening here. But I could play rook f to c8. Oh. Alright. Sorry, my friend texted me. I thought it was somebody else. That was my girlfriend, but nope. Okay, so c takes b6, queen takes b6, rook f to c1. He's gonna get c5. He's just gonna get c5. Takes bishop takes. Huh. Oh wait, no. Well, he plays knight d7 first. Yeah, he plays knight d7 first, rook c2, and then he just plays c5. Wow. And he got out. Wait, en passant does not look good. C takes b6, queen takes b6, rook f to c1, knight f to d7. How do I stop him from playing c5? I feel like I don't. My next move that I was thinking about was a4. Threatening to win a pawn here, right? a4, and he has to play b4 because I don't see a way for him to defend it. I mean, he could play queen d7, but once I take, my rook's on the open file. I can play rook a2, and then play rook f to a1, pile up on that. That pawn on b5 is actually a big weakness. And also, there's a pass pawn now on c5. Yeah, no comment. Thanks. Can't tell me the moves here, but I think a4 here should be the best move here. A4 seems good. I'm trying to see a4, b4. a4, b4, knight to g1? This is so cagey and closed. It's pissing me off. I don't like cagey positions. They're just freaking cringe. So en passant is out of the question. Completely out of the question. Just because of queen takes, rook f to c1, knight to d7, and then he's going to play c5, and I can't stop c5. So a4 is like my next move. That I don't see any other moves that kind of call my mind right now. a4, I'm threatening to take the pawn, for example. a4, queen d7, I take, pawn takes, and already I got rook f to c1. I'm gonna play c3. He could play knight c3, so not sure about that one. Take. Rook a2. We play a4. I mean, that's a horrible move by him. Yeah, this just looks good. This looks really good for me. If he allows this, right? So the only move I think should be considered is even b4. But when you close it down with b4, I'm not sure who's this benefiting. Like, opening the positions favor my bishop pair, but it's closed. So a4, b4, knight to g1. Where does this knight want to go? Obviously, it's a4. His next move is a5. A4 himself. So a4 should be played. I just trying to find something. If there's something even better. I don't think there is, but definitely try. Can even take with the rook. Actually, he can take with the rook. That's be losing for me. I didn't consider this take though, but seems about pretty good for me. Double, and then I just defend it with my bishop. So a4 seems about right.
Yi Wai Gong Ding Shi followed your channel.
Oh, thanks for the follow. It was interesting, the name. 1 versus 1. Yeah, just wait 4 hours right after this game. Oh, I'm sorry. I have a match. I have a match with Chess Lifestyle. I think I would have played A3. Oh. I don't like A3. Like, what's the point? A4, B4, and now you're just now you're just worse because he has 2 knights. Like A4 seems a little better. Because at the very least, it opens up my bishop. If you take, now this is a weakness. I can double, and I can keep pressuring. Now, if I play A3, there's no big weaknesses. It's just very passive. Unless you have a good idea with A3, banana. Yeah, this is what I thought B4. So is this annoying? I mean, it's like, what the hell am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do in this position? The fuck? Knight to G1 now comes in my head. Like, I actually like the idea of knight to C1, knight D3, knight F2, knight G4. And then I take with the H pawn. But it's crazy. With non-ranked, he's like 2000 FIDE, so that's like 2100 USCF, and that's like 2400 lead chess, bro. Same block position either way. There's a difference. The bishop's open. Oh my gosh, banana. You play this and you play b4, there's pawns here, so the bishop's locked. That's a big difference. You know what's crazy? I might even consider playing G4. Is G4 a move? What? It just came to me right now. G4, that's such a weird move. It could definitely use that file, bro. It could definitely use that file. In the end game, say all the pieces, the bishop somehow gets in here. I mean, there's a big difference. So I'm thinking knight G1 here, but G4 is insane. It doesn't look right because this, like, H takes G3, and then now he has bishop to H4. And he actually wants to, maybe snag the knight. He might, and my knight, what's the knight doing on G3? Nothing. F5's not even a threat here. G4 is fucking funny. I need to find a pawn break. I need to be really slow about it, though. I got this nice idea. I got this really nice idea. And it's gonna sound crazy at first. But, like, you're gonna see what... It might happen in the game. In the future, I'm going to play King G1. King F2. King E1. King D2. King C2. King B2. And King A2. Bring my rook to the G file. Maybe... And just play G4. Or G3, actually. Just play G3. Open this up. And just start cooking. Like, that's like what I'm gonna do. But first, I'm gonna route my knight to G1 to F3. And then it's gonna go to G5. Now, if you take, even if this pawn is given up, there's an open file now. But I'm gonna prepare it. So I'm gonna play knight G1. I don't see any other squares for the knights. Knight to C2, knight A2 doesn't seem right. Knight C2, knight D3, knight to F2, knight G4 doesn't seem right. So I can always reroute knight G1, knight F3, knight H2 in the future. So knight G1 is always something I want to do. And then bishop F2 in the future. But this is... I think I have all the play here. And the reason for this is because, first off, I have more space. Second of all, my pawn break is easy, which is G3. It's a super easy pawn break, and it's actually very safe. His pawn breaks are actually very scary. F6 and G5, right? So when I play, like, let's say Queen E2, so the potential of trying to get into the square on B2. Also, so yeah. So Queen E2, he's going to play knight to C7, and then I'm going to play knight F3. And then my idea of King G1, King F2 is coming to fruition. He might play knight D8, knight G7. I see what he's doing. So he's going to play knight to C7, knight to D8, king to G8, knight G7, and then he's going to hop on knight F5. So it's a pretty annoying plan, saying that if I take the knight, he's going to recapture the knight, so I'm not going to. I'm going to play queen to E2. I think queen E2 is good. Queen E2? Knight C7, bishop C2. Wait a minute. If I go here, knight C7. Oh, I can't even go there on A6. That's what sometimes I think when I'm like actually playing a classical game. Queen C2, knight C7, knight F3, knight D8, knight G5. Knight G5 doesn't need to be played. Knight F3. Yeah. I mean, Queen E2. Double checking if I. This is interesting. This is actually getting really interesting. Getting really, really interesting. Like the knight C7, knight D8, knight G7 is annoying. I mean, his rook isn't even in the game, but he kind of wants to keep his rook there, right? All right, I'm gonna go Queen E2, and then he's gonna play knight C7. Then I'm gonna play knight F3. Then knight F3. So I'm gonna put a little bit of pressure, and then I'm gonna start marching. You might think this is crazy. This might be a draw, but like this seems interesting. Hans is messaging you moves in Discord. I can hear it. Yeah, dude, I'm getting messaged on my UNOV chess Discord, but it's not that big of a deal. I do play Bullet. If I want to play Bullet, I can, but I'm only like 2,000 in chess.com. That's like I'm 21. No, I'm 2,200. I'm 2,200 Lee Chess Bullet, and I'm 2,000 Bullet in chess.com. I'm pretty sure I'm 2,200. Yeah, I am. If I put it myself. Yeah, 22. I've been losing so much rating on my freaking Blitz. It's ridiculous. I've never seen my Bullet higher than my Blitz. So this is like I'm playing ridiculously bad. Yeah, 2,200 is bad, yeah. I mean, I did say it was bad, so it's like, it's not that big of a deal. 2,200 is bad. I'm not a Bullet player, but mid is 24, 2,500. Yeah. I wish I was 24, 2,500. That was cool. That'd be cool. I want my plan to come. It's gonna be so crazy. And he's gonna be so... I feel like he's gonna be happy about it. He's gonna be like, hey, that was a cool plan. Like, I just really want to. I want to do this king walk. This is such a funny king walk, and I definitely want to play it. Like, if I could do that in an actual tournament, that would be... Actually, I had that chance. And the reason why I even think about this idea is because during that game, after I finished, I was like, and it was a draw, I was like, why didn't I move my king to the other side of the board and then broke on the opposite side? Because the second I broke, my king was in the center. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm going to mute my Discord. I just need to go to... Or maybe I can just turn it off. Maybe if I turn it off. Yeah, if I log out. Okay. Knight to f5 is actually annoying. Because, like, this whole time I wanted to take, but now I don't want to because this bishop's kind of goated. All right. It's actually annoying. Hold on. Let me go to Discord and let me remove the freaking sounds. It's actually been bugging me, so it's been bugging me quite a bit. But my Discord can't even load. Maybe if I go on my phone, but okay. It's here. Can I go on Do Not Disturb? Oh wait, I can edit, right? How do I do it? Oh, Do Not Disturb. Okay, there we go. So I'm gonna Do Not Disturb. There we go. You can play 2 games at the same time. You're really not impressing this guy. Lichess, he got did you get banned? To be honest, you do sound like a type of guy that got banned for cheating. Like, you have no idea the amount of randoms that join, follow, and then ask for a match, and then just completely cheat. And it's so obvious. It's just like, okay. I mean, I don't get mad about it. I'm just like, I just don't understand why do you want to do that? Now, time to actually calculate this move, because this is annoying. Because my whole impressive idea, guys, was to bring my king over here on a2. But if I bring my king to g1, he's just going to plant his knight here. If I take, he's going to take with the g-pawn, and then he's going to attack me, and he's going to give me the ouchie ouchie. The little ouchie ouchie that I don't want to have. So if I go bishop to f2, for example, and I move my king away... So if I play this, and what's his idea? Like, the fuck is the idea of knight f5? Like, knight g3? Is that his idea? What is it? Yeah, I mean, he's just waiting for me to go here so he gets this, and I take, and a pawn takes? That's just a weak pawn, I guess. Bishop f2? Yes. Banned keyboard. I think I means using a keyboard to move, he means. Oh. I kind of thought so, but at the same time I feel like he got banned. There was this one stream that I did where I was on Lichess. This guy asked to play, and then when I looked up his account to play him, it said that this guy has violated the terms of service for Lichess. Ooh, my girlfriend texted me. Telling my girlfriend to go out with her. Not take it too seriously at Lichess. Lichess almost banning for everything you can do. Harassment to high start. Cheating. Really? I think Lichess is really lenient. Lichess is the most lenient site there is, because like I play chess, like I play a lot of chess on Lichess, like a lot of blitz. I don't get any notification. I finally got one notification of somebody cheating, right? But I was definitely sure there was a few others that cheated against me. But like the process of reporting somebody is so annoying. I have to send a link, and I don't feel like it. So I'm like, whatever. And on chess.com, holy crap, the amount of points I get is ridiculous, man. I get a lot of points. Oh yeah, there's a keyboard. Remember, there was actually an extension. There was an extension where on Lichess where they could pre-move multiple moves at the same time. So like if I wanted to do all of this idea, like knight g5, knight h7, knight f6, knight d7, like pre-move all that, then there was an extension for that. They removed it, but it was interesting. All right, so he's playing this. I hate how he's doing this because I wanted to be the one to do that idea. Now he's the one doing it. He's gonna play g5 and he's gonna smack me. He's gonna play g5. What the hell? Well, g5 I just take, I guess, but okay, what if I go here and then here and then here? Then he goes here, I take. Okay, this is gonna look weird to him. He's gonna think it's weird, but I'm gonna play king h1, I'm gonna play king g1. This is ass. What the heck? This is booty. King h1 is booty. Don't tell me, like, if king h1 is, or if rook h1 is like the best move, this position's booty. What the heck? This is insane. I'm gonna have to play this. Wow. All right. He's gonna think rook h1 is weird. He's gonna be like, what the heck is that? But he does know me for my very interesting play. As in, like, I have very creative ideas. And the idea of this move is that I'm gonna go here, 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 and then I'm gonna bring this rook and then g3. That's the idea. Probably prepare it more. Probably bring my king a little bit closer away to a2. Just because there's no pawn breaks on a2. Right? The reason why a2 is safe is just no pawn breaks that can get me anywhere. Where he has pawn breaks here and here. So he has 2 pawn breaks on the king side, which means it can open up more so my position can get a little bit more dicey. Oh wow, they have lag switch scripts? Never seen that before. He has the same idea. I feel like he came up with it before me. I'm not sure if he came up with this before me, but like, this is hilarious. We both had the same idea. Or was he watching the stream? I don't know if he was watching the stream. He can move knight at g3. No fucking shit. He can move knight at g3, yes. You don't even say it right. I got bishop takes g3, and then this pawn becomes a liability, right? Doesn't help him. Then I have like pawn breaks on h5, but I kind of want to prepare it. It's funny how both of us are kind of just doing the same moves that we want to do. Yeah, smart guy. Knight g3 doesn't work. So don't test me. Don't test me. I'm curious. Oh, wait. Is he on... I think he's live on YouTube. Is he live on YouTube? If he is, I should put it on stream so you guys can also see. Is he live? No, he's not. All right. I remember he mentioned something about being live on YouTube last week. I'm glad we both had the same mindset. We had the same idea. I'm so happy that both of us. Don't insult my homie. Zont Pleasure. I love that name. You got it. You got it, Banana. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Banana. I'm sorry. I'll play you guys as soon as I finish the game against my man Michael. He hides engine lines in his main. Queen F8. Yeah. That's what I thought he was gonna do. Because when he does this, right, for example, I thought I can take, pawn takes, and then play G4. And when you en passant, I can take, and if you don't, I'm going to swing my rook over and prepare that G takes. So this seems interesting. I think this is time for me to take the knight. I take the knight. Right? So Queen H6 is the line. So Queen F8, Queen H6, right? And what I'm going to do is just play G4. And I think my king on D2 is fine. I don't need to waste time anymore. I gotta play G4 now. But, D takes F5? And then G4? Or, no, not G4 right away, right? Just play Rook A to G1? Queen H6. D2? Just play G4. So, like, if he goes here, I play G4. G4 right away, Queen H6, and then Queen G5. Take. Pawn is weak. I could add more pressure too, by the way. I can go Queen D1. And Queen H6 and then King E1. Or King E3. Oh, he's gonna take this way. It's good. Actually, a good move. Missed this, actually. Boom. Bishop E3. Or he does this, and then I swing my rook. Queen H3. 3. 6. Then G4. En passant, takes. That sounds annoying. Actually, all of a sudden, my position's not getting so nice. This is the move that was more annoying. This was the move that was annoying. I feel like I have to play G4 right away. Ugh. Doesn't look good. That doesn't look right either. Doesn't look right. I'm trying here. I thought G4, but I feel like en passant just feels strong here. And then that pawn on H3 is kind of hard to move forward. Bishop's just so bad. G4, en passant, bishop takes G3, right? Queen H6? Well, Queen H6 doesn't do much, but still. Let's throw his Queen H5, maybe. Rook A to G1? I mean, there's a target. There's a clear target on H3. It's a big issue. Big issue. Now, what I could do is just play Rook A to G1, Queen H6, Knight to E, Bishop to E3, Knight E6. Don't! Oh my God! It restarts in 9 minutes. That's some booty hole. Hold up. I'm trying to make Rook to G1 work. Queen H6. Seems like it doesn't work. Rook G1 doesn't work. Rook A to G1 doesn't work because of Queen H6. I missed that plan until I saw Queen F8 on the board, and I was like, oh, that's a great plan. Okay, what if I play Knight G5? Is that so bad? Because if you take, I just take, right? How are you gonna attack it? Rook H5, Bishop to E3. 96. Ooga ooga, I lost the pawn, can't save it. That's fucking stupid. Okay, that's fucking cringe. Wait. Okay. And here I thought I could play G4. It's just, I feel like G4 is the only move here, but annoying. That was such a dumb move. Bishop takes F5 was maybe a bad move. Okay. I got a fucking golden idea. Go here. Knight to E1, knight to yeah, knight E1. I'm cooking. Knight to E1. Queen H6, Knight D3. Knight to E6. Queen F3. And I'm cooking. I'm okay. G5. I just take this pawn's hanging because my queen's on. I'm so good. I hope it's okay. This better not restart when we're playing. Offer for him to resign. Of course, it's gonna restart. It says it's right there. I know. I just don't. We can just restart the position. We can put the position on the board. Also, I can call him and ask him. We can just take a picture of the time. Okay, he plays this garbage move. I play Knight D3. Oh my God. Lance asked me, hey, are you staying at a hotel for the Reno tournament? And I'm like, no, I'm staying at Kev's place. Can't really invite other people because it's just, his parents let me stay. And then he's like, yeah, I didn't ask for that. And I was like, yeah, but like, you just asked me if I was staying at a hotel. I kind of just thought maybe you wanted to share or split it like we always do. But we're going to a Reno chess tournament, so that's why he asked. I was a bit confused by that statement. Oh my god, this is interesting. This has the little timer now. Well, I guess we've always had it, but now it seems like it's like crunch time. You only have 59 seconds, but it's actually 59 minutes. I might ask Nikola, which is my IM coach, about this game. See what he thinks about it. You know what's interesting? I'm actually interested in G5. Like G5 right away. Like this is really interesting. Oh, he gets 94. Oh, damn. I guess I'll let him wrap around it, I guess. You go here, and then I just move my king. And then when he takes... Oh man, he has an open G file. I think he's low-key kind of better. He is better, actually. Wow. I think the bishop takes was the biggest mistake. I think that's the issue. Because G5 takes, knight takes, right? And when I go queen to E1, he's going to check me. And he's going to land his knight on C3. Or his knight's on E4. And that's a big no-no. That's a big ouchie ouch. But when he plays this, actually G5 takes, knight takes, queen takes, right? Oh wait, no. G5 takes, knight takes, there's a discovery. Queen takes, what kind of discovery does he have? He has knight takes H3. Oh no, he has bishop, I have bishop E3. Actually, it doesn't have a discovery, that's so funny. In G5, knight takes, queen takes, he does not have a discovery with his knight. I don't think he does. At the very least, I don't think he does. Oh, he has that double check, though. Ooh. That actually hurts. And then he's gonna swing in. And win my knight. Damn. So, I guess after G5, I'm just gonna play bishop E3. Takes, knight takes, bishop G5. Damn. I can take, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I should be good. This is annoying. This is actually an annoying discovery. Knight to F3. It's a sick discovery, pretty sick. G5, bishop E3. And then G4. But then I just take. And I'm just Gucci. Swing the other rook in. And yeah, my position is fine, but it is uncomfy. It is very uncomfy. Extremely uncomfy. Like G5, bishop E3 takes and knight takes, right? Wait, why would I take with the knight? Just take with the bishop. What am I doing? This way, and then I take with the bishop. So when he takes, I don't take with the queen. Oh wait, no, I have to take with the knight actually, because I actually get pinned with my knight. He just adds bishop G5. My knight's pinned at the end of the line, so I have to take with the knight. And when you pin me, like G5, bishop E3 takes and knight takes and bishop G5, it's fine because I can take because I'm not pinned. And I just trade everything. And he has a weak pawn on F5. I should be able to win the game. Right? At the very least, not lose it. No chance to lose this position. But yeah, I'm wondering if he's considering g5 right away or if he's thinking about f6. You can move like f6 right now. 54 minutes. But there's 7 minutes to restart. I'm curious. It removed itself, so I'm not sure if it's like stopped restarting. Uh-oh. It's reconnecting. Is that because of my internet? Am I crashing? Am I crashing or am I good? Uh-oh. Okay, he's back. You know what's cool? I wish they added a function where in Blitz you can berserk somebody and get double the points. That'd be cool. Not in tournament wise, right? In those chess tournaments, but instead berserking somebody. I wonder what he's thinking about. Rook a to g1 or rook a to g8. I just play king c2 now. Then he plays g5. Then I take. Knight takes. Queen takes. Knight e4. I'll just go queen to d7 check. Then he's losing a bishop. Almost losing a bishop because my bishop's hanging too. No, my bishop's not even hanging. My knight's on d3. Yeah, I can just win the bishop. Honestly, I don't even know who's better in this position. It's kind of hard to tell. Like, if I survive his attack, I should be better just because of the doubling of the pawns on f5 and f7, but that's only if he plays g5, honestly. But yeah, I mean, as long as he gets me... If I can get to king a2 and I can bring my rook a to g1, then I'm doing really well. But that's a lot of moves. And I don't necessarily see a way for him to really put a lot of pressure towards me. I guess maybe f6 could be a move here. But I'll just play bishop e3. So when he takes on e5, I take with my knight on e5, and then I have a monster knight now. Pretty damn sleepy. I might play some Grob later. Alright, while we're waiting, we're gonna watch some of his videos. And I'm gonna go get myself a little energy drink so I can have some energy right now.
Onto the queen side, we really want to get this bishop either to f5 or g4. And that is why it is absolutely essential that before you play the move e6, we must develop the bishop first to either f5 or g4. If we can't develop it right now to f5 or g4, then that means we shouldn't push the pawn to e6. So that's the first thing to get clear. In the Caro-Kann, in all the Caro-Kann positions, our first goal in the position should be to try and develop this light squared bishop. So in this position, it's black's turn to play. White has just played the move knight c3. But as you can see, we can't develop the light squared bishop, right? If we bring it to f5, it's going to get taken. If we bring it to g4, it's going to get taken. So in this position, have a think. What move could you play to try and develop your light squared bishop? So I'll give you some time to think. Okay, so in this position, the best way to deal with this and to develop the light squared bishop is to take on e4. And when white takes back, we can now play the move bishop f5 because the pawn is no longer protecting this f5 square. And now we've achieved that first goal of the Caro-Kann to develop our light squared bishop, in which case now we can next play the move e6. Just for the record, if you had said at home that knight f6 was the best move with the idea and ambition to play bishop g4, I like the spirit of the move, but unfortunately, concretely, it doesn't work because after white pushes e5, okay, if we block the bishop, then obviously we can't develop the bishop. And if we go back to g8, it might look like we can bring the bishop to f5, but we just don't have the time. White can already play bishop d3. And again, we have this situation where we can't develop the bishop outside of the chain, right? So basically, there's no better way to play than to take on e4. And then I like to recommend and for us to look at this bishop f5 move. There are some alternatives here. For instance, knight f6 is a very trendy line right now, but for starters, let's just focus on this bishop f5. So after developing the light squared bishop, which is strategically what we wanted to aim for, white very often, in almost all games, will play this move knight g3. This is the main theory. And the logic behind this
is it me or is it pirating if I watch the video with you?
And we need to move the bishop. And obviously we want to keep outside of a chain, like it would be completely counterproductive.
Actually, this is a line I've been wanting to study in the Caro-Kann because I don't know the bishop f5 line. I know the knight f6 Tartakower line, but I don't know the main line bishop f5. But this is cool that he's giving me a refresh on this.
Productive to bring the bishop back to d7, because then when we eventually play e6, well then the bishop's going to be locked in, right? So we need to keep the bishop outside of a chain and next play e6. Now, at this moment here, okay, so far so good, right? We've understood what's going on. There are some rules we need to remember. And the very nice thing in the classical variation...
I know, I don't play the Caro-Kann.
These rules are quite...
I don't play the Caro-Kann, Kev. I know Caro is bad. I always say it's bad. I always preach that it's awful. I just like playing it in Blitz. Like, if I'm playing Blitz, I might throw that out there. He's still thinking. He must be finding something crazy.
Easy to remember. Like, you don't need to remember specific move-by-move theory, but it's more like you need to understand how to meet certain ideas from white. So the first idea that can come about is whenever white develops knight f3, we must meet knight f3 with knight d7. This is absolutely essential. And the reason why knight d7 is such an important move.
I thought the game was over already.
If we don't play knight d7, and let's say we play some other
my bad, bro,
move like e6, which seems really reasonable.
I'll give you a recap of what just happened, though. I'll give you a quick recap. So, we started moving our kings. It feels like he came up with the plan first, but I was the one who mentioned it first. I said it from this position. I think I said it from here. I think it was here. This is the position here on move 17. I was like, let's bring the king over here. And that's what we did. Knight f1. Rook h1. And the problem here, actually, I think I'm worse. Because I missed queen f8. And it's a problem because this is coming. And this is annoying. Like, how do I defend that? If I go here, he has this. Right? So, I felt like I was obligated to take the knight. But the problem when I take the knight is that his knight lands on e6. So, this move by me, king d2, might be a mistake. Instead, king d1 may have been needed. Now queen f8 isn't as potent. It's still pretty annoying, but I don't have this potential issue. I played knight to e1, knight d3, anticipating the issues on f4. And here I played queen f3, preparing that if you play g5, I play bishop e3. I can't take because knight takes, queen takes, and knight f3 discovery. And if I start moving away, he checks. And then he takes my knight. Oh, actually, he can't take my knight. My queen's on f5, but the queen's on d2. And I don't know about you, but when the queen's on d2, it just doesn't seem like a good time. He plays g5. Okay. So he played g5, and This is something I thought I would respond with bishop e3. Now, he thought for like around 20 minutes here, so there's must be some nuances that I must have missed. Knight to e3, pawn takes, knight takes, right? And my bishop's on e3. Wait a minute. Bishop e3, pawn takes, knight d4 takes? Bishop g5 is fine. I go back d4. Take. King c2? I'm okay. Gave up a pawn for it, but he has some initiative. Cause like, okay, bishop b3, right? Bishop e3 looks bad. Take feels bad. If I don't do anything, let's say king c2, he takes and now he has an open g-file. And not only am I down a pawn, but now he has a way to attack my pawn on g2. So bishop e3 seems like the only move here, but what I just looked at seemed kind of annoying. Because the second he takes, right? If I take with the bishop, you take with the knight, and when I take with the knight, you pin me, right? Also, if I take with the bishop, you might have this annoying move. But I still take. Yeah, but it's still, like, even if I didn't, you can just take, and then when I take, you can pin me, right? So, bishop e3, when you take, I have to take with the knight. Now, the only thing that was annoying was knight takes d4. You might wonder what the heck does that do? And when I take, and bishop to g5 is played, when I play bishop e3, you have d4. And I don't know if d4 is annoying or not. Because when I take, he brings his rook over. And I got two pieces hanging. I go king c2. Which piece does he want? He'll probably take my my knight, really. I'll just do bishop takes. And my bishop's on e3. Go back to f2, I guess. Oh, wow. That's so crazy. He has rook to d2. Ouch. Wait a minute, what? Okay, shit. Oh, shit. Maybe something maybe might happen. Fucking man. Yeah. Yeah. This is long. This is a long idea. Bishop e3 takes, knight takes. Knight takes. No. Bishop e3. Pawn takes. Knight takes. Knight takes. He has knight to b3. I have to take. Wow, I was gone. I married and had 3 kids. What's their names? Oh my god. Wait, g5 actually hurts. What the flip? Oh my god, he has rook a to d8. I don't know, we're filing for a divorce. Oh, so you're kind of like a baby dump daddy. I had a vasectomy in 07. Wait, hold up. You had a vasectomy in 07. And here I thought you were young. Bishop to e3? This is insane. Bishop e3, pawn takes, knight takes, knight takes. Right? And when I take bishop g5... Oh, no. I play king e3. I play king e3. And then what happens if he goes here? Oh, well, my bishop's on... Yeah. Wait. Bishop b3, pawn takes, knight d4, bishop takes. And after bishop g5, I just have king e3. I just bring my king to e3. Defend the knight this way. Because initially I thought if I play bishop e3, pawn takes and knight takes and knight takes, it's interesting. I take, you go bishop g5, and when I go back, you have d4. And when I take the pawn, you have rook to a to d1, pinning my king to the bishop, and then also my knight's pinned. So I got like double pins on my king, which is crazy. But I think I just bring my king forward and I'm good, right? King, bishop e3, pawn takes, knight takes, bishop takes, bishop g5, king to e3, f3. I'm gonna give it up. I'm just gonna play rook h to h1. When you take, I just take with the bishop. And then when you swing your rook over, I might play king d4. I'm a fucking trooper. I'm just going in. This looks insane. Alright. What is he gonna do? What is he gonna hit me with? I was young before this game started. I'm just to show what it was. So bishop e3 is interesting. This is fascinating stuff. G5. I wonder when I talked to him about the analysis, I'm so curious if he thought about knight takes d4. Not like here. Okay. Knight takes. Knight takes. I just do queen takes here. I don't want to fuck around and find out. Knight takes. Knight takes. Wait. So knight takes, queen takes, bishop takes, h to g1. Actually, this is a shitty position. So knight takes, bishop takes, right? I kind of want the bishop, and after bishop g5, I bring the a rook over. And then rook to g1, and then I go here. Yeah. I'm curious, is he gonna go here? I'll pre-move this. I'm so curious if he's gonna go knight takes d4. This feels like a puzzle, you know? That's how crazy this position feels like. This game gonna go past midnight. You guys are such haters. I come back after months of not playing chess, and this is what you guys treat me like? Calling it a snooze fest? Okay. This is what I thought. Alright. What a bitch. Knight to e6. Take, queen takes. Wait, can I get away with this? No, I can't. Because, like, when you take, I take with the knight, and then you take on d4. So I have to go here. Queen takes, king takes, king takes. I'm just worse. That's funny. I'm not like that worse, that much worse, but like I'm slightly worse. Hold up. Offer a draw. Kev, I would not even use it. Like, I'm telling you, this is like a classical game. I can't do that. It'd be a shame. It'd be a shame for you to do that because it would just be a waste of points. And I won't refund you for being a dick. Yeah. I mean, this feels kind of forced. Like, this feels kind of forced. He's just better. His position's just better. But, like, it's kind of, it's a draw. It's, like, legitimately a draw. If he takes and trades everything, it's a draw. I just play rook a2. Right? I play rook a2, and then I just bring plant my king on f3, and you can't really do much. Oh, wait. Never mind. Oh, that's not good, actually. I guess I go here. When he goes here. Then rook g3. Then I go here. Then rook d1. Alright. I should play rook a2. You should have taken a draw. When you ultimately make a draw, just remember I told you to. I know, bro. I know. Okay. I don't want to offer a draw though, but you are right, Banana. And I will accept it if you say I told you so. I'm like, yeah, I get it. All right. Actually, I feel like I have to take, actually. What? The fuck? Mm. I'll throw. Bro, if I offer a draw, he's just going to decline, and also he's gonna make fun of me. That's not like something I want to be made fun of. So, and rightfully so, because what kind of little Canuck asks to play a match and then just offers a draw? Like, that doesn't make much sense, right? My king is so misplaced. And my pawns are so weak. He's gonna play f4, is he? Do I allow f4? Okay, let's say rook f1, right? Rook h to f1, for example. He takes with check. That's so freaking annoying. I gotta take. Okay. Just know, I'll let him know that everybody wanted a draw. Everybody in the chat wanted a fucking draw. Alright. I gotta go king d3 though. Like, because I have to connect rook a2, and I also have to go here. This position's bad. It's a draw, but it's like not fun. King D3 is the only move, bro. Okay, if I go back, my rooks are misplaced. How is this rook getting out? King D3 wants to be on D4, right? Also, it's the end game. I know, like, at your level, you might not know what an end game is, but in the end game, the king's worth 4 points, so you got to use it. King C2? That's an awful move. I know I'm looking at Rook G3, but like I just play Rook A2, Rook H to G1, and I go here and I vibe. Unless I'm missing something, I don't know. Unless I'm missing something, I just say Rook A2. This is the reason why. If I don't play King C2, then I don't have Rook A2. This could be annoying. Like, most of his moves should come with tempo, right? You could be right about that move, King C2. Rook D1. Trying to get away. Can't get away. And then I go here, C2 or something. This and this. My pawn on B3 is annoyingly hanging. Ooh, what if I do G4? I was thinking G4 en passant, and then I go here. If you go here or something. I really want him to take, but it doesn't. He's not gonna take. Unless he's dumb. Wait, what if G4? It's so stupid it might work. Or it's completely lost because of this infiltration. I don't know why he's not playing Queen H6. Queen H6 seems like a dandy move. Queen G6, even. Queen G6. Damn. I am getting kind of snoozy. I couldn't stew in my bad decisions in this long personally. You're so right. You're so right. Couldn't stew in my bad decisions this long personally. Yeah. Yeah. I mean I kind of agree. I definitely agree what you're saying. What you're putting out. Yeah, I mean, this is how you get your titles. Boring as hell. But I enjoy it when it's not like on stream, I guess. Because it's more like it's stressful, where with you guys, you guys kind of make it more of a joke. So so it's kind of hard for me to be serious. What if he goes here? And then I go here. Could that work? It's actually annoying. It doesn't work. I can't go Queen F4 because of this. And when I take, Rook takes. And if I defend, I lose the pawn. So I gotta swing here first and then go here. But Queen H6 is more annoying. King C2. Rook G3. Queen to F1. I think I'm okay here. Triangulate this way. I go here. You check, but I think I'm fine with King A1. And I go here. This is becoming brutal. This is actually brutal. Bro, part of me feels like resigning already. Fuck. I'm getting tired. I think it doesn't help that I just finished work, so I'm just kind of like sleepy. Oh, fuck. He's gonna ooga booga me now? Not the ooga booga. What the hell was this about? This? Wait, what the fuck does that do? What the hell's that? I'm so confused. Because when I go here and you go here, I go king d2. When you swing in, I go queen takes. Oh, you got queen d3, you little shit. Ah. Yes. Yes. I kind of want to just do this. Rookie mistakes. I guess, bro. I don't know. Depends on what type of rookie mistakes we're doing. Um, yeah. I mean, queen f5. It's kind of killer. Because if I play rook to f2, rook to f5, king d2, rook g3, and then there's an issue here. And when I play queen to e2, he has rook to e3. And I can't even take and win the queen because it comes with check. So part of me feels like queen g4 could be a move. Takes, and rook takes. This should be losing, but at the very least, this should be playable. Rook g3, for example. And then I just block, maybe. No, I don't. Does you take? Well, I could take. Then he goes here and wins this pawn. Queen g4 seems like a practical approach. Queen takes, pawn takes, rook takes, and then rook to f2. Rook g3 maybe. King c2. My king's just stuck defending these two pawns. Frustrating. Queen g4 seems like the best try. Queen g4. Where's he gonna go? Queen f5 now, right? Oh, yeah, maybe. It's actually annoying. Fucking hell, that's annoying. Wait. Okay. Here, queen f5 takes. Rook g3, king c2. Rook takes, king to b1. queen's still here. The rook is still here. Don't have time to take. You can't even take on g2, actually. The queen g4, queen h6. Oh, queen h6, actually. And then rook g3 is coming. So queen g4 doesn't work. I'm so tired. Okay, what if rook f2, queen f5, king d2, rook g3, queen e2, rook d3. I mean, I should just resign, right? No point. This is annoying. Ugh. I feel like it was because of bishop takes f5 or king d2. Maybe it was because king d2. But Magnus wouldn't resign. Yeah, but Magnus wouldn't be in this position. I'm trying to find a move. Queen g4, queen h6 kind of stumps me. Okay. And then rook f2, queen f5, king d2, rook g3. Let's say I take the pawn, for example, and he goes queen d3. I go king c1, king c3, king... Oh my god, he's gonna mate me. Rook f2? Queen f5? King e1? Queen c2? King e1? So I'm looking at rook f2, queen f5, king d2, queen d2, or queen c2, queen e1. Rook g3, queen takes f4. Queen takes f4 is fine, right? Oh wait, the rook is attacking the queen. And if you check me, I go queen f1. Okay. Rook f2, queen f5, king e2, queen c2, king e1. Queen b1, queen d1. That looks holding. Rook f2, queen f5, king d2, queen c2, king e1. Does he have to play this? So rook f2, queen f5, king e2, rook g3. Rook g3 is a move here. So it's like here, f5, e2, rook g3. Oh, my queen's trapped in this line. Huh, that's crazy. So rook f2, queen f5, king d2. Rook g3. Queen e2, rook d3. Queen f1. Rook takes b3, rook takes f4. He checks. That's almost fucking mate. What the fuck? Rook f2, queen f5, queen d2, rook g3, king e1. Wait, no, not king e1. So rook f2 seems like it loses because of queen f5, queen d2, rook g3. Then after queen e2, rook e3, queen f1. He has rook takes on b3. Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's much. There's not much here. What if I do this? Rook h to f1. The idea is that when you check, I go here. My rook is here. Rook g3. And then I take on f4. There's a difference. And when you take, I go rook f2. You don't win my rook. That was the line that was annoying me. Rook h to f1. Queen f5. King e2. Rook g3, queen takes. Rook g2, rook f2. This looks actually playable. Unless I'm missing something completely. But this looks really playable. Maybe I'm being a little optimistic here. But this seems, at the very least, confusing for my opponents. Rook h to f1. And the idea is king e2. But maybe king d2 might be better, but don't know. I like king e2 for some reason. Snooze fest, I know. Queen f5. I actually like the rook being on a2. Surprisingly, it prevents any infiltrations on this side of the board. So, okay. This is what I thought he could do. Now, can I just play this? The idea of rook king e2 is that rip stream. Oh, did I disconnect or something? I'm thinking. Let me see. I'm still here. I'm thinking, guys. Goodness. You guys are so aggressive all the time. Okay. It's a small difference here. Because if I go king d2, what I saw was that when you block, like when I move my queen, I can't take because it comes with check. But I could take if my king's here, right? So king e2, rook g3, queen f2. Rook to b1, or queen to b1. And then rook to d2. And then he actually has this, which is annoying. Wait, this? This? Oh, he doesn't even have this. What am I talking about? Okay. I want to allow this. There's so many times I want to resign. Like, I'm like, oh, okay, time to resign. I'm like, oh, wait, maybe not. and then I'm like, wait a minute, there's queen e4 now. maybe time to resign. I'm like, oh wait, maybe not. I can block. Not just yet. Not just yet. Rook g3, queen f4, f2, queen e4, queen d1. And like, you can do this all you like, but I have a rook d1. Do this so I can take, please. Here would be great. If you take, then I can take, right? Oh, I think he has queen d1. Kind of tricky. Here, here. Here. This is all over the place. I saw that in the other line. There's so many lines, bro. Rook f2. Oh yeah, you're right. Very astute of you. Crazy that you were paying attention on all those lines, man. That's crazy. Yeah. Oh, I grabbed my thing. Yeah, queen d3 is kind of scary. Kind of not at the same time. It's actually not that bad. I just don't get needed from behind. Like, for example, queen d3, king e1 only move, right? When you take, I might just take. Just chuck the rook. If I have some type of perpetual, but I don't think I do. There's just safety. There's mate right there, but he should be able. I can't mate him, fortunately. Okay. D1, only move. Alright, that's a resigner. I think that's a resigner. Alright. Time to call the man. I'm not sure if you guys can hear him. I'm pretty sure you guys could. I'm as sleepy as it gets right now. Ugh. My guy. He doesn't want to call? He's shy? Imagine he declines your call, goes to bed. What's the morning for him? And it's like 12 for me, PM for me. What's up, Michael?
Yo, Kevin, what's up?
Bro, it's funny because my idea in it, I think you came up with the same idea as well. Was I want to bring my king
over to
A2. Yeah. On move 17, I was like king A2. That's all I wanted, and then
right.
I had to take, which is crazy. I had to take the knight on f5, and I felt like that was like the downfall of my.
Yeah, I wonder if you had something else there, because I mean there were some
queen
other
H6
enticing sacrifice options.
Oh wait,
I don't know if you looked at all the sacks on d5 and stuff, but I don't think they quite work either.
Wait, should we share screens? Or
let's add to I'll add to a study, and then we can.
Yeah. Send me to a study. We can look at that.
Yeah.
I was curious why you didn't take on d4.
Take on d4 when...
I was curious if you even looked at that line. It was interesting.
Uh, I don't remember when, so maybe I missed
It
it,
was when
but
you played
yeah, I don't know.
g5 and you took on f4.
Okay.
And when I did knight takes f4, you had knight takes d4.
Yeah, I'm not sure. We'll have to see.
Yeah,
We'll have
yeah.
to see. Okay, let me add you. But yeah, I guess this means my opening is valid.
It is valid, dude. I didn't ever seen a5. I was like, what the fuck is a5?
Yeah, that's a little Michael special.
That's
Yeah,
a little Michael special. I got it. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, what was the idea of that anyway?
Well, it gives you something to think about because I don't think you can push a3
Yeah.
because then I push a4, you push b5, and then sorry, b4, and then
Yeah.
I can play b5 and lock it up.
Yeah. That's
So
what I
you
saw.
can't play the typical a3. Yeah. And the thing is, if you ignore it, then I also might be able to push a4 one day, and like, I don't know if that's any good, but it's interesting at least.
Yeah, a5 was surprisingly pretty effective.
Yeah, it's my only solution in this line because this is the line you played is like the most critical test to the opening, and this a5 is something I prepared, and no one seems to understand how to deal with it. So, and I don't either. So
yeah. Somebody in the chat said to play when I played a4. They say why didn't I play a3?
Yeah, I mean,
but I said like that just locks up and keeps my bishop bad. So
right. Oh, let me flip this for you.
Yeah, I'm fine. It doesn't matter.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Are you still streaming, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. One question just I had during the game actually, which was will the VOD be saved?
Yeah, if you want to.
Like, okay, cool. Because maybe I can upload this on the channel, and then there'll be some.
There's some moments. There's some moments where I was switch back to your C3 opening and just watch your videos.
Amazing. Well, okay, I can edit it and we can play around.
Yeah, it was little bits and pieces. It was like most 10 minutes.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, actually, I mean, this is going to be the next topic for a Chessable course, actually. So I've got another one.
That's dope,
on
man.
the way. Yeah, so like unbelievably, this opening, like no one knows about it, and it's not even got like a single course on Chessable that is from the black side. Like
I looked it up on YouTube, and I only have Nordetsky.
Yeah, right. But he's looking at it from white as well, right?
Yeah,
how to beat it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the interesting about Naroditsky's line, he recommends this like bishop e3 f3 stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's interesting because there are two lines there for black, one of which is just completely equalizing. And Naroditsky's like, that's why it's like a good practical choice because like most players don't know the equalizing line. But the equalizing line is tricky from both sides. And it's a bit of a mess. And I found something interesting, which is, Hikaru. So the equalizing line is to play queen b6 at this moment. No, that loses a pawn. Hold on a sec. Oh, wait. Or maybe it doesn't.
It's queen b6.
It's either takes queen b6. No, it's
there's
queen
a pawn
b6
on b2. There's a pawn on b2, right? Queen d2.
Yeah, exactly. And then you have to enter this, I think.
Really?
If I remember. Yeah. And it gets very hairy.
Oh, and then I take the pawn, and then this is weird. What is the?
Have I forgotten this line? Because I don't.
Oh, you play knight f6.
Yeah, exactly.
It feels like kind of similar to a fantasy variation.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's weird.
Exactly it.
Yeah.
And one more thing to mention is that with queen b6, if white plays like rook b1 or b3 to defend the pawn, then you've got this motif of e5, which is the whole.
Yeah. I saw that.
This.
Yeah, it's similar to fantasy. Yeah, this is annoying.
Yeah, but the interesting thing is that I looked up what Hikaru plays because Hikaru plays this Gagnitsa modern all the time in Blitz.
Yeah.
And I saw after f3, he never ever plays queen b6. And he has a different line here, which I think is really cool. I think he just takes and plays knight f6. And the idea is that on knight f3, you go knight g4, and then I think you play a quick e5. And this is also like a mess. Like it's like
Ah,
slightly worse, like plus 0.4 or something if I remember correctly. But yeah, this is also kind of fun.
kind of interested in H3 ideas, but it doesn't work.
Yeah, maybe h3 can we take? I don't know.
Yeah, H3 you take and I take the
I don't know if
knight.
that's the point.
And then we trade queens and then I take on
Yeah,
H3. But no, you have bishop takes on that line. Never mind.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It,
so this is what Hikaru plays, and this is what I probably would play if you played this because like
I really
yeah,
like this.
I
This looks
yeah,
way
don't want to go
better.
into this queen b6 stuff.
Yeah,
Exactly, yeah.
dude, that's so sick as your chessable. That's so sick, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but like, okay, let's say I play
Yeah,
d5, for
it's like
example. H3 is coming, the pawn on e5 is...
me? Oh, I
Wait,
almost
you're gonna
blundered
go
my
knight
queen.
6. Queen b6.
Uh, mm,
This way?
yeah, maybe and then play with f5. That's probably one way I can
Oh,
go.
it's like a King's
I'm actually
Indian.
curious. I'll turn on the engine after d5.
Yeah.
Yeah, indeed. Castles h3.
Yeah,
Like f6 back, and apparently black's better for some reason.
oh, because of this?
Probably.
And then rook e1.
Yeah, knight e4. Ouch.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I
this
thought.
it's
That's what I
tricky,
thought.
tricky. But I need to learn my lines as well, which is why I'm like happy that this
Yeah.
chessable course is gonna force me to actually learn my lines because yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's take a look at the game. So I mean this is like the most critical test of the Garganitsa, but the thing is it's like two-sided because this is also the typical position that the Garganitsa player loves.
I know,
So
I know. Like, I feel like this is what Black
yeah,
wants to actually play into, so it's critical, but they all want it.
yeah,
I was curious why you didn't
right.
play Knight f5 right away.
Oh,
No,
knight h6 hit?
no, not Knight h6. I'm talking about like in the future. So like, right
Uh-huh.
here, Knight f5. I was curious why you didn't.
Right. So there's some principles here. So the rule is about this knight f5 business
Yeah.
is you want to be able to take back with the e6 pawn in an ideal scenario. Now,
Oh,
for it to be an ideal scenario, you need the knight to either be on like f8 or c7, so that when you recapture, you can plant a knight on e6.
I see.
Because if I play this now and I take with the e pawn, I always have to be careful of some quick ideas of e6.
6.
Now
Yeah.
probably I have the time
You,
to
you would take with the
get
G
away with
pawn,
it.
by
Like,
the way.
well, this is the thing. When if you can't plant a knight on e6 in time,
Yeah.
then you take with the g pawn.
Okay.
And this is okay.
Yeah.
The reason why this can also be a bit of a problem is one plan that white can go for eventually is they can try and push for g4. And if I play h4 to stop g4, you can play it anyway. And this pass pawn can be like a winning attempt.
It's
for
like a
white.
liability,
And
honestly.
it's not so easy. Yeah, it's like that's what I thought as well, but I started playing some like 2500s online, 2600s, and they were doing this, and I was like, this is annoying.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Because I would never have
so this is-
taken I wouldn't have taken the knight on f5. I actually would have like
okay.
I would have well first you have to play h4 first, so in the line h4, and then when I
Yeah,
castle knight f5
because-
and then I go here,
Yeah. Right.
and then I go knight back
Right.
to d7. So I was expecting this line like where I go like here, right? You can even play
Uh-huh.
this like beforehand.
Oh, but yeah, that looks ugly.
Or b5 first,
Yeah.
and then
The
this.
thing is,
I was thinking this.
yeah, and I mean, I was even wondering like, can you play for c4 anyway?
No, in the line I was looking at in the book, it was a3 right
Because
now.
this and maybe like put this on.
It's like he
Yeah,
liked inserting a4, a3 first and then c4. So like
Right. That also makes some sense.
like this way, I think it's like. And then when they do en passant, you take the knight, and then you take with the queen, and then you target the pawn on c6.
Yeah, it looks decent as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like you go here. But
Right.
every line it's always been g takes. I've never really seen e takes g f5 actually.
Aha, okay. Yeah, so that's the thing. Like,
Yeah.
quite often e takes immediately can be bad if black doesn't have the time to plant a knight on e6. But probably in this position, if I had to play knight f5, I probably would take with the e pawn and try and just get this in very quickly. I mean, because your pieces are a bit clumsy, I don't know if you have time to quickly do this. Like bishop f2,
No, not
yeah,
I
maybe
play
you
knight
do
to
have time, right?
a4.
If I play knight d7, I'm like one move too slow, maybe. Maybe this is, oh no, this is good for
No,
me.
no, no, I play
Yeah.
knight to a5, a4. So the bishop f2. So like right here, and I play c4 and knight 2. Knight c5, right?
Yeah, this looks a bit tricky as well. I mean, in general, whenever you go c4 without b3, then I'm quite happy to take it.
Yeah,
But
in some
maybe this is
lines.
different. They don't
What I
respond
mean
to
is that
e6,
when my
so
knight's here,
yeah,
if you
maybe you
play
can.
b6, then I go back and I play
Right, and
c4,
that's gonna be.
right? And this pawn's kind of weak. That's what I'm
Uh,
trying to do. Maybe that would make more sense.
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I play
I think
92.
also,
Yeah,
if you put your knight on c5,
yeah.
yeah, I was gonna say, like, if you put your knight on c5, I think I can just ignore it and just put the knight on e6. And
Yeah.
if you have a trade, then
No,
I'm
no,
quite
no, no.
happy to
This
just pick
time I
my
actually
pawn.
play e6. I give a pawn up.
Ah, okay.
And then this is a backwards pawn, bishop f2, and rook e1, and then I double. Right?
Yeah, that's the thing. This e6 push is always the critical move and always needs to be looked at. Which is why also when I actually played this like a bit later,
Yeah.
when we had this position, I I was looking very carefully at this e6 to make sure that
Yeah.
you can't just
E6.
like
E6 didn't
sacrifice
work.
the pawn and
Yeah, I was
enter
really
and
trying to make it work, but
yeah,
the
it didn't
pawn on
work.
f4 was always hanging. I also
Yeah.
thought queen e5 too, but didn't do anything. Because queen e5, queen h6 still.
Right, right. Queen e5, I was thinking of queen b8 actually, just to trade that queen off.
Oh, if
I
I'd
don't
seen
know.
that.
Yeah, maybe queen h6 is better.
Yeah, queen h6 is much better. It's just because you got g5, right?
Uh-huh.
Right, g5 and bishop g5.
Yeah, I guess I was just a little bit worried about this queen getting up to
Well, I
no
mean,
good,
look
but
at
I guess it
this.
doesn't do
I gotta
anything.
go
There's
bishop
nowhere to
e3.
enter.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy's feeling a bit scared. Yeah,
I don't know what I
true.
did wrong, honestly. Like, I felt like everything was fine. Everything I played until like
Yeah,
my king being on d2, I felt like it was fine. Like a5 was what got me kind of in the loop, and then king f8, king h2. The idea of king h2, I just wanted this and this, knight to g1, knight to f3.
yeah. So that's actually the GM plan. Like this
Oh,
plan
dope.
to target h4. So play knight e1, move a queen, and knight f3. Like hardly any people know this, but it's like the correct way to play. And I actually learned it from Nicola.
Oh,
Like he was the
cool.
one who taught like we played this position. I was like really confident. I mean, he
Yeah.
just did this plan and took my h pawn. I was like, oh man.
I was trying to take it.
But
I
yeah,
couldn't.
yeah,
I couldn't. Like, I was trying to get bishop f2. I was trying to get queen
yeah.
e1, but I was too slow. I thought the idea of knight to g1, knight to f3 was maybe in the future it could go knight h2, knight g4. And if you take, I go f5.
Aha, right.
That's what I was trying to do.
Yeah, true.
So I was like, this pawn was never really
Yeah,
the biggest target in my mind.
right. I think if you went for this, I probably would have just tried to ignore your knight and just
That's the problem. If I
yeah, just
take,
control these squares and
rook takes,
yeah.
and then I have f5 with tempo, and then I take.
Ah, okay.
That's
Yeah. I mean,
and
I
I get.
probably have moved my knight by then, though. Like
Yeah,
probably
yeah,
put
but
it
that's like
on
in a
f5.
perfect world.
True, true, true. Yeah, I need to watch out for it. Yeah. So you
Yeah.
asked like when you went wrong. I think the biggest
Uh-huh.
mistake is thinking that you can lock up the queen side and win on the king side, because it's quite deceptive
Well,
that
okay, I
it looks like
couldn't
your
en
pieces are
passant
tied.
though.
Well, I thought that was gonna be your try. I thought you would try and do this, and I was wondering whether I could play a4 here. I wasn't sure
What?
if I would play it,
Wait,
but
wait.
this was like
Why
something
didn't you
because I
take?
thought, yeah.
Why
Well, I
didn't
mean,
you
I can
take?
take as well. Yeah.
Yeah, because I when I go
Well,
rook to
yeah.
c1, you go knight d7, and you're just gonna play c5. How do I stop c5?
Right. So my thought was maybe you'd play knight c3. This was my concern because I don't think I've got c5 immediately due to knight a4.
What was this? But
So I was thinking of knight d7. I think, yeah, I don't know.
rook c1.
Well, I never want to allow maybe bishop takes in, and maybe you plant your knight in some
Oh
favorable
yeah,
scenario.
that's
So I think I
rise of
always prefer
Joe
my knight on
Baba.
d7.
Yeah, kind of like a Joe Baba
Uh-huh.
position.
I don't know which Joe Baba line you're talking about, but yeah, I'm
There's
sure
one Joe
there are some
Baba line.
similarities. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I
I
wasn't
thought.
sure about this.
Oh,
I mean, I
okay.
thought I was fine, but
And then you just double and then play c5. But
yeah, true.
I mean, I can't really target
The
it.
dream.
I thought you're gonna get c5 in regardless.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Yeah, I mean, if I get c5 in, then it's
can you get
probably
c5
all
in?
right.
No.
Engine says no.
Yeah, I know you can't because of the pin. Huh.
Right.
I mean, maybe knight b6.
What
Knight
is the
c5.
idea though? Like if this, maybe I can take
And then go back.
and go back and then
And then
c5,
c5,
but
yeah. Oh no, the
apparently
pin
not.
again. The pin. There
Yeah,
is
the
the
pin
pin.
is the pin.
Okay,
So
maybe
it looks like I just have to
Yeah, I missed knight
repeat with knight
a4.
d7.
Yeah, I didn't see knight c3. That's so annoying.
Yeah.
I kept seeing a4. I keep saying a4. So now I see what you mean by a4 right away.
Yeah, exactly. So I thought maybe I can get away with this first before you get your knight on c3. Engine's a hater for some reason, but it's all stuff on the king side, which is really
So wait,
which is really unusual.
do you think the en passant? Yeah, I guess the en passant must have been played. I thought a4. Huh.
Well, a4 allows me to block it up, and then I felt like I'm never losing this. I felt like
I
I
said
can
that
just kind
too.
of
I felt that
hold.
way too. I felt like I couldn't lose this because
Right.
I thought I had the pawn break on g3. So, like, my thought
Yeah.
process was that, oh, when you lock it up, I bring my king all the way to a2. I bring my rooks to h1 to g1, and I play g4 or g3.
Right.
But I missed the queen f8,
Yeah,
queen h6. That was insane. I was like, that's actually
Right.
painful. Yeah.
Yeah. And
That was
I
very
think
strong.
like you just had to be a bit more careful. Like this queen f3 move allowed me to play g5, which I was really contemplating like, do I take the risk or do I just settle for a draw, like just chill out. But I think in this position after queen h6, I think bishop e3 just discourages. I don't think I would have played g5, even though Engine says that I could.
What was it? Why did I think queen f3 was better?
Like, to me, it just looks so wrong. Like, I thought maybe it's even a trick. I thought maybe you're trying to bait me to play g5 and g5.
I thought, okay, so when
like,
I thought about g5, I thought my position was fine after, but I didn't really evaluate correctly. And then I thought you thought for a long time because I thought maybe after g5, bishop e3, pawn takes, knight takes, you had knight takes. And when I take here, I go here and e4.
And d4.
And then here, and I'm like, I go here, you go f6.
Oh my.
And then I'm like, like, I don't want to take. And then I go rook h1, and then you go here. And I was like, I'm gonna die. This is what I saw, right? So
Right. Yeah, no,
it looked terrifying.
Didn't see knight d4.
And then you actually have rook takes on that line
bishop...
and pawn takes.
Right. Yeah, I was seeing Engine pop off with some.
Really?
Yeah.
Like
no, here apparently instead of f6, just take on d4.
Okay. I thought maybe instead here, here, h1, is it f6 now? Yeah, it was f6, and then the threat was this.
Right.
This is what I thought, but
damn.
Maybe knight takes. Wait, was knight takes d4 best? Because I thought knight takes.
Not. Apparently, knight takes d4 is even losing.
Oh, what the flip? How? Should g5?
And bishop g5. I guess you don't have to move the bishop. You can just defend the knight with your rook.
Oh, man! I calculated.
I wouldn't use the king.
I know, but I calculated so much.
Yeah.
Just for obviously just defend with the rook.
Yeah.
Oh man, I am so rusty.
Right. I mean, that's why there's that phrase, right? Long variation, wrong variation.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
before you go too deep, just make sure you haven't missed anything on the way.
yeah, yeah.
But yeah, the lines I was looking at, I was looking at lines for you actually. Like in this position after Bishop G5, I
Knight
was
takes
looking at these like
D5
Knight takes D5,
doesn't work.
and I was just gonna ignore
Just go here, right?
it.
And Knight takes
Yeah, and I could
D4.
take on D4.
And even if I take, first off,
Yeah.
you could take first, or you can even just take the knights, right? So, like, it doesn't even work. Pawn on B3. Right?
Yeah. Right.
It looks about wrong. So, yeah, I was trying to get that to work, but, like, I felt like there's the only move is taking, because your next move is knight takes D4.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I'm surprised to see Rook F1 be recommended. This Rook to F1 because I thought, aren't I winning?
Oh, because
winning
there's no
something
fork
here?
on B3.
Aha.
That's probably why.
But I was thinking I can take and then take here. This was my plan.
Oh, but
Oh, that doesn't work.
that does not work at all, bro.
Well, that I was okay with.
That's a draw.
Are you sure?
Should be.
Right. Well, yeah,
It should-
probably.
All rook end games are
Yeah,
drawn.
yeah.
All rook end. That's what Nicola says.
I think that's
Tell-
the
tell
the
Nicola.
biggest lie.
Tell Nicola that.
Does he? Does he?
No, he's never said that to me.
I say. Oh, okay.
He's never said that to
Uh-huh.
me. But every single time I have a lesson with him, I always bring it up, like he mentioned it to me.
Right.
It's just a meme.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest lie. Like every rook end game, like at 2700 level, yeah, it's a draw. But any level below that, I swear, they're like mistakes, blunders, every other move.
And it ends with a draw.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, okay, so
Yeah.
first off, from this position, like here.
Yeah, let's go further back.
Yeah. What do you think about Rook H1? Because I think it was kind of booty, but I wanted to go here.
Yeah, it was a good plan. It was a good plan. But I beat you to it. I
Yeah,
played
you
King
did.
F8 first.
You did. It was
But yeah.
couldn't do much because I feel like you were about to roll me if I kept my king here.
Right. I mean, if you keep your king there, yeah, and I bring my king over and you're just shuffling, yeah.
I'm
definitely
dead.
gonna-
I'm dead. Yeah.
Yeah. But one thing I wanted to understand actually was I
Yeah.
think the hardest part about this line for me is this whole queenside pawn play, like just getting this right. I don't even know what I want to look at first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So my plan is if A3. Let me just double check this is all legit. So A4 and if B4 then B5.
Yeah, and I can never play
And then-
C4.
and then
I'm just
good.
worse.
Okay.
I have the
Yeah,
bishop pair, and it's
So
like
in this
close.
position,
Yeah.
right. If A4, my plan would have been to wait for you to go C4 and then plant a knight on B4.
Yeah.
That's also why I kept my knight on B8.
That's
so
what I thought
this,
you were
in a
trying to
way,
do.
stopped you from playing C4.
Well, it stops me from
But-
playing
but I
A4,
wonder-
honestly.
Yeah, right. But even this position, I wasn't sure like what happens here. Like Engine says it's equal, but can't you one day try and like chop this knight? Like let's say you move the bishop out the way and you try and do this. Like is this honestly fine for me?
You get
Right.
counterplay with knight F5, knight G3 ideas. I don't know.
And even B6 apparently. This is
Mm.
Yeah, and it comes back to this B6 plan and playing for C5 again, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, seems
And
about
it's
right.
just a slow move like Queen C7. This isn't good for you. Apparently not, because I can again play with B6. So interesting. So if you try and win the pawn, do I have to be very quick here?
I mean, B6 feels kind of
Yeah, like B6
Simple.
is a plan. Yeah.
yeah, just seems simple.
Yeah,
Knight D3. Yeah, I mean, it just seems good.
Right. So then on C4 then, yeah, I can't quite put the knight on B4 yet because you can still play A3. So I think what I did continuing with my plan was good. Oh, and B6 immediately here? Oh yeah, that's pretty much what I played, right? Like I played B5 instead because I thought
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
but
it's just a better
B6
version of
forces
B6.
B6
Okay,
forces to take. It forces me to
Right.
take though.
Wait, why?
Because this
Are you
becomes
so
more.
scared of me taking?
Yeah, this becomes more weak.
I was wondering if you could like plant the knight here at some point. Like not immediately, because then I win the pawn, maybe, but I didn't think you had to worry about this.
Hmm.
The only thought I had was like if you don't take me, then I can play b5, and again we get this locked position which I wanted. I don't think I was gonna take.
I just felt like I don't know. Just thought C5 kind of weak. Caveman brain in my head. Weak pun.
Yeah, maybe it is. Maybe it is.
Me
I
weak.
don't know. Well, the thing is if you play a3,
Eh.
like if I ever were to take, maybe
Yeah, but that's
you can get in b4.
I feel like
Because now I don't have the same.
yeah, but now this is the weakness now on B4.
Even if you push it, I guess maybe the pawns are weaker. Like I kind of
Yeah,
feel a bit scared about them, but maybe they
now
are
my
just
pawn's
weak.
becoming weaker and weaker. Like say like I don't know, knight d7. You don't even need a trade.
Right.
I mean, even if I allow it, like, and we just, I mean, I know this is bad, but like, if you get this is awful. The heck is this pawn doing?
Yeah, true, true.
Right? It's just, I don't know. The pawn on b4 seems a bit weak, but I don't know. The a3 b4 plan is never something I
Yeah.
want to do.
Yeah. And that's the nice thing about this whole line is that, yeah, this queenside pawn play is like so difficult to understand.
Yeah.
So it like gives good practical chances for black. Like, but yeah, interestingly enough, actually, Engine is preferring this a4 move.
So I'm better.
But apparently, after like the very precise f5, but even so, it's
Okay,
like not
I
clear
thought
at all.
about f5.
Yeah, but
I just
like
and
I'm
knight
also kind of
f4
happy here as well.
and knight
Like,
to
if I
f4.
can-
This idea, but I didn't.
Yeah,
but
right.
actually, I thought you would have taken with the g pawn. So I
I
said
might have.
I think
might have,
I think I said in the stream that I was thinking about f5, but the only problem was like if he doesn't take with the e pawn, then there's just no point of playing the knight on f4, right? Or like sacrificing the
But have a look
pawn.
at this. This motif of the g takes line here. Apparently, g4 is like crushing,
What?
and I take en passant,
You take?
and yeah, apparently like
Oh,
I
again, knight
can't
takes
run in the fight.
f5.
Oh my, yeah, you do.
You don't have time. Wow, you can't even defend. Bishop f6.
Damn. I mean,
How do I
that's
stop?
a piece, no?
Nah, I don't want it. Ugh, never mind. I might want it. Never mind. But what I'm saying is I don't want to take it because I want
Oh
to
my
make.
god. You know the top move by Engine in this position is bishop takes f6. Because apparently you can just
There's
take
a
back.
mate. There's
I
just
need
a
to move the
mate.
queen somewhere, and there's a mate.
That's crazy. I
Somehow.
felt it in my
This
bones.
is just a joke.
Oh, and then you bring the other rook and then go to b7.
Yeah.
This knight, the rook is pinned.
Jesus.
Yeah, this looks sick. I mean, I feel like I would play it.
Yeah.
Something I would play.
But yeah. I mean, like, yeah, that's the thing. Like, there are some like lines, but they're all working by one tempo, and it's like really hard to like get it right.
I also said in the
So
stream
much
if
to
you
look
don't
at as
take
well.
it though, like if you take with just the G pawn without the knight, what's the difference here?
Well, apparently, again, you can go g4, and it's similar.
Oh, I kept missing G4. Yeah, you can't. Yeah. Oh wait, what the heck was that?
Well, I mean, if I take en passant, yeah, I've got one more knight defending, but you've also got one more bishop attacking. So I think it's the same idea.
So yeah, I just take, but you can just. I guess yeah. I mean,
Yeah, maybe this is a better scenario, but now I'm not happy, right? Because I'm not even a pawn up. And
oh wait,
now
why
this
not? Why not
file is
just take first?
open? Yeah, this probably is winning as well. Yeah.
Yeah, it should work. Yeah. And then bishop f6. Kind of transposed, except I have a bishop on d3.
Right.
Yeah, interesting. Interesting. Yeah, so it was just f5. Well, I'm just bad. That was just inexcusable
I
to
mean,
miss.
you're just not a
Inexcusable.
GM.
Inexcusable. I did consider f5, by the way.
Are you sure?
I did consider f5. I just blew it
was
off.
also on my radar. Yeah. Yeah. I
just didn't understand knight
thought it'd be
f4
fine.
ideas.
Yeah.
I was trying to make the knight sack work, but I didn't go that deep.
Yeah. Yeah, and then we have
Yeah.
our little king run.
I think
Going
king
out for
d2
a
was a
run
mistake. Big mistake. If I played king d1, maybe a little better.
Right,
of the-
right. Yeah. Although I also wonder, like, after queen f8, was there no time for, like, just king c2?
Queen h6?
Yeah.
And I don't
how
have
do you
time
win?
for this.
Like, if you defend?
I thought it was...
That's true, but you do have time for queen d2. Or even so, you can take again and then play bishop e3.
Yeah, that's true. I just don't want to open a file for him. Yeah. Yeah, maybe king c2. I think I overreacted. I thought this 91 knight to
Yeah, use the knight to defend instead. Yeah. But yeah, again here, like I think bishop e3.
You know what's
just
funny?
Felt much more natural. Like
Everybody in the chat kept saying, "Just offer a draw already." It was pretty funny. I was like,
and
"Hell
that is
no!"
exactly what gets them.
I was like, "Hell no!"
That's yeah, because everyone thinks like with close positions, it's just going to be a draw. And even
Yeah,
if
it's not.
objectively, like the engine says zeros, it's like there's always play. There's always something you can try and do. Yeah, and this G5 moment was like I had to risk all the marbles at this moment. I was like,
Yeah, I was
like,
excited.
if I just
I misevaluated the position really like horrendously. I don't know. I have no idea how. Like as soon as you played G5, I was like, wait a minute, this is actually really bad. Why the heck did I play Queen F3?
yeah.
Because I
You must have cut or something. I don't know.
yeah. Because here I thought I was lost here.
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
Yeah, King D3.
Although one move I thought you might try is at this moment maybe just try King C2, and it's bad, but it's not like lost. Yeah, I thought you would try and run like this, and somehow I don't know. Are you completely winning? I mean, am I completely winning here? Like it definitely felt really bad. Like I can also bring the other rook in as well, but
No, I'm trying to get here and here and here.
Yeah, no, I think this is winning as well.
Yeah,
has to be.
I missed.
I mean, your line like this was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was trying to get
this line like I thought.
No. I missed the move. Like I don't know what the heck's happening right now. I've been missing like my last tournament last week. I kept missing moves, which was like uncharacteristic of me. And this was uncharacteristic again.
Have you been training any tactics?
I've been training calculation, but I don't know. This is the move I missed.
What level? What type of calculation? Really? Yeah.
I just put it on the board and then I just sit and I've been trying to like use more time on my calculation because I've been kind of lazy.
But what resource are you using?
I just use chess.coms right now. I used to use books, but
okay, just like hard, difficult tactics.
Yeah, because I stopped using the book because I don't know, it gets kind of, I don't know, stale. Because I missed this move. I thought Queen takes f4, Rook g2, and then because I played Rook f1, I have this, and then when I was about to play it, I was like, wait a minute, my Queen's just hanging.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what am I doing? Yeah. Like, that was annoying. And then I thought, in this moment, I could play Queen g4, and when you take,
Yeah, this
And
was
this
another
is
line I
potential.
thought you might try because
But no, it doesn't work because you have
right,
queen h6, and this is coming,
right. Yeah, that was my
and
plan.
queen h7, and my,
Yep.
it's just like I couldn't do anything. I was gonna resign here, actually. I was gonna resign here, but then I was like, oh wait, maybe rook f1 and queen takes f4 was the move. But then,
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this was my initial move, but yeah, it just
yeah,
doesn't.
and then here I was about to resign again, and
And the
I'm like,
problem is, yeah, if you go king d2,
yeah. Oh yeah.
this also doesn't work, I think. Like, I think...
No, if I go here,
What was my plan here?
and then this,
Aha.
right? And
Yeah.
I also thought if I play rook f2, same thing.
Yeah, I looked at this one too.
Yeah. And then you just
Yeah.
go here. And the problem is I can't take because it comes with check.
Attack, yeah.
That's why I played king e2, because like in case you do this, I like that's a reason why I didn't resign right away, because I was like, maybe he'll pull Michael and play rook e3. You know?
Right. It's definitely possible.
You've done it many times against me.
Resign.
You've done it many times.
Exactly. I mean, I still remember the nightmares of knight b8.
Oh
In
yeah, dude, that was
In
funny.
that Scotch game, like,
I was
oh
dead.
My God.
I was dead lost, and I just played knight b8. Only move.
I think that's that's one aspect that I have improved in, where it's like it crossed my mind. I was like, Kevin can come back from this, so do not let your foot off the gas.
I felt like you
keep playing the
didn't.
best
I
move.
felt like because of the prior mistakes you've had in the past, I was like, yeah, this guy's not gonna resign. He's not gonna mess up.
Yeah.
But yeah, this was kind of my as soon as you got this, I was like, yeah, resign. But I was trying to get I was trying to get my queen here and then get here to try to mate you.
Yeah, exactly. There's one line where that does happen if I'm not careful, I think.
Yeah, if you're kind of retarded.
I think this
I guess,
line with queen d2, but I don't remember what the line was. Maybe it's here if I try and go all in for the attack. Like, I think this position, like, maybe you get some
Oh yeah,
counter
I
here,
saw this.
and
I
it's,
saw
like,
this, but you don't.
close. This kind of stuff.
Oh
yeah,
no, why
but
there?
I
Just,
don't know.
just queen c7.
Oh, queen c7, yeah. Probably better, yeah.
A little better, right?
Yeah.
And
And this is one move away from a draw, but I've got a mate, apparently.
Yeah. I saw this
Yeah.
too. I think I mentioned it in the stream. And I was like, yeah, I don't think this works because he's just going to mate me. But I didn't even see the mate. I was just like, yeah, it just doesn't work. Felt like it didn't.
Right.
Yeah, because at the very least, you pick up my rook with check.
Exactly. And then it's has to be over. Yeah.
It should be. Yeah, that's mate.
Yeah. I mean, in this position, I would always just do the simplest, like, ladder mate, even if it takes an extra move.
Oh, I just
don't take any risks,
bro. It's a classical, bro. Chill. Yeah. It's not bullet.
True. Got the time to think.
Yeah. So I think the biggest problem was not finding knight c3, knight a4 ideas, and then not playing bishop e3 on that last part where I played queen f3.
But it's amazing that apparently I can still play g5, which is mind-boggling to me. Like, you put the bishop on the line of my king and I just play g5 anyway.
Are you better?
Apparently.
Like how much?
Apparently minus 0.7.
I need to look at the stream because I thought about bishop e3. I don't know what stopped me from playing bishop e3.
You played queen f3 instantly.
No, it was because I expected queen h6 for a long time.
Right, I guess, yeah.
It wasn't like, but I'm trying to remember why I didn't like this.
Can we get a similar line? I guess bishop g5, and this is very similar. Yeah, this is almost the same as in the game. Like, queen f3 is one option, and then taking on e6 is another. And okay, this is just a better version because you can somehow defend slightly better.
I think this position I might be able to hold. The other is a little bit harder.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, way harder.
But yeah. But I mean, yeah, this is why I love this opening so much because
Yeah.
you slow down the game so much to
Mhm.
the point where your opponent doesn't really get the typical kind of counterplay they'd get in 1e4. And you can kind of just slow build
I kind of
whatever
like
plan you want to go
I
for.
like your opening, but the problem is that every time you're black, it's gonna be a 3 to 4 hour game. I'm not
That's fine. That's fine.
if I really was like rating was on the line, I would have gasped way more time. But I was tired, bro. I'm tired.
Well, that's the other thing as well. I mean, like, yeah, and of course, in a classical, like a FIDE rated game, maybe you'd like, like focus even harder in certain moments. But
I
still,
was talking more in
like
the chat.
people, right, and checking on my C3 Venom. I get it, I get it.
Yeah,
But like,
yeah.
but honestly, like when players play this, like they do get frustrated. They get tired. And if I'm used to this slow grind and I'm willing to sit here for 5 hours
Magnus
and the
style.
opponent isn't, yeah, this is a big asset. So
Yeah, no, my big
and
thing.
the great thing is like
Yeah. No, for me, it's
I was
like
gonna
the
say
stamina
the
thing.
one E4 player.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, the one E4 player. Uh, yeah, isn't used to this kind of game. Like if they're more down for the slow game, they're probably gonna play like some 1D4 and play some Carlsbad grind. But the 1E4 player likes to just like attack and have open game. So it's like it's playing against the player in a really nice way, I think.
Yeah, it is. I might pull from this actually. Like from this game, I can actually use it for like
Yeah.
potential
No, I
openings.
can show you some lines. Like it's cool.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll buy your book when you release it in like 5 years.
We yeah.
I still need to finish my book, man.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Dude, I played this FIDE master, and he hit me with the Night Orf, and I was like, I haven't played Knight Takes D4, or I haven't played the Night Orf in so long. So I pulled out my book lines, and I was already winning right away. But then, yeah, I blundered.
Really?
Yeah, but my position was so good. My position was so good.
Right. When you say you blundered, you got a draw in the end, right?
No, I lost. I was plus 3.
You lost.
I was plus 3, bro.
Oh man.
I was plus 3 and I lost.
Yeah.
Like, ugh. And I knew he was losing.
Yeah, no, it happened to me so many times. It happened to me so many times, which is why, like, also, yeah, unless you feel like your tactics are on point, I feel like it's just safer not to risk entering these positions because even if it's plus 3, these FMs are so resourceful. Like in a rated game, like online, you can beat them like every other game, but like when they're actually like serious, like they're so resourceful. So it's like, I feel like. Yeah, like slowing down the game and just avoiding these tactics just has worked much better for me.
Yeah, I know. He did a strategic mistake, and I was trying to go crazy, and it just kind of backfired on me.
Right.
But yeah, no, this position
I mean,
was
either
cool.
you make this kind of going crazy style of chess like perfected, like you work a lot on it, and then you can just do it against anyone. Or you know who to do it on, like
a shear.
Yeah. Like a what?
A shear. What's his? How do you pronounce his name?
A shear. Yeah.
A shear.
Yeah. A shear. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like a shear, like shearing a sheep or something.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen him in a while. I love bullying him. It's so great.
Honestly, like I would create this journey to master tournaments just to see like the beef between you and Ashir. Like it was so good.
Yeah, I have no idea why I was beefing with him, but it's just, I think it was just out of like I just chose him. It's just.
I mean, yeah, I think it was just some brotherly love in a way.
Yeah.
I
don't think he did. I don't think he found it brotherly. That's for sure.
It was good. It was good banter.
All right. So what's the Trumpowski line you've been telling me about?
Yes. Okay. So let me share my screen.
Yeah.
You said you have to go soon as well, right? Or am I?
No,
just
I'm
tripping?
good. You're tripping. You're making stuff up.
Okay. Yeah. Let me share my screen. So yeah, this line is on the website Modern Chess.
Oh, okay. I'll end my stream because this is This is paid.
Okay, yeah, sure.
This is paid only, guys. I'm sorry, guys.
Right. But yeah, no.
All right.
Thanks for streaming, Kevin. And
Thanks,
yeah, if you send me the VOD, then
for joining. I'm
yeah,
gonna
we can-
I'll send it to you.